Well, alright, welcome friends to today's stream of Below Zero. We're of course back here at the new glacial base, the big iceberg lettuce base. And we're going to see what we can come up with to do today. I think I got an idea of something else we could do. But yeah, go ahead and say hi to everybody. Hi, Xbox, Merrick. You guys have been chatty. Jason, thanks for joining in as well. Ducku Waffle, hi. Look at, I think you are all, the Gaming Ape, hi. Yeah, I think most you were the ones talking the most so far. So yeah, we're back here. We're at the glacial, or the iceberg base, which is why it's called lettuce. We've got, out of all the stuff, you know, I haven't gotten the architect tissues yet. There's the skeleton, the organs, and the tissue. And tissues, I think, are the ones that are in the Arctic Spires, which I've been through the Arctic Spires and just haven't gone wandering around enough with my prawn suit there. So good opportunity, I guess, to, you know, grab some stuff. I might as well go ahead and we'll take some water and food, because it might take a little while. You know, actually, let's just go ahead. I'll probably find heat fruit out there, but yeah, let's go unlock the tissues and try to decide if I want to go ahead and swap out batteries while I'm at it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take a couple of fresh batteries. At least, I don't think I'll do that, but we'll want to go ahead and have this charged. Probably be doing some repairing while we're there, and the spires getting attacked by ice worms. Still no update. I was really hoping we'd get an update. Even just a slight update. Like, hey, we added these few little features. You know, been nice. Just a little something. But nothing yet. There we go. Snowfox Base Dock. Hi, LeBright. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Gaming Ape, yeah, definitely now Below Zero has matured a bit more. It's still not done. There's still stuff lacking, but if you haven't played it in a while or at all yet, there's plenty to do, even with just the, you know, the rebuilt new story stuff. But, you know, hopefully end of the year, beginning of 2021, we should see it finally going full release. Hopefully seeing the large room backported into regular Subnautica. I really want that in Subnautica now. I actually miss not being able to build with the large rooms, because it gives you so much more space, so much more room for activities. So I definitely hope they will still backport that into the first game. And, you know, we'll stay a little lower in the water. I know it tends to give me issues if I'm too high up with getting into the prawn suit. But it fits this. And grab my blue prawn. Which, oh, you know, would be useful is probably the claw arm. But I've got the grapple arm instead, so I guess maybe that could help with moving along faster. I mean, I can still drill stuff with the drill arm, so we're okay if I find a good resource deposit. Just know safely grabbing stuff while I'm inside the suit. Let's see, we'll go this. Actually, I was going that way. It's been a while since I've been up this way, since they changed the map again. I know there was that pathway I took up here. That was like a nice shortcut. I wanted to huff it on foot and worry about being attacked and having to use thumpers and such. I'd take the teleport thing, but I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather use the prawn suit. It's like the real utility of the suit in this game is use the prawn to get yourself around safely without being attacked by ice worms. At least until they make it attack make the ice worms attack the prawn suit. And that's just a preset animation. Gotta throw you, you know, a little alert there to make sure you're on edge, as if you weren't already coming into this area. Oh yeah, this is the ice lake. What used to be like the big ice lake path that I could take. Alright. Oh, hello, Sanchez. Just started playing it this week. Go ahead and get infected by Alan, the alien AI, the precursor. And once you're infected with him, like he's in your brain, sea monkeys won't steal stuff from you. That's why they bring you stuff. Well, it tried to attack me, but it didn't injure me. Oh. And quite glitchy. Oh, was 2 of them after me. One of them did hit me. I think that was the one that came up from the ground is the one that got me, not the one I was shooting with the grappling arm. It did nothing. Silver. Don't need silver. I don't. I need titanium. I need bear stuff. You know what? Actually, go ahead and grab a couple of these just to keep with me. The animation is still so off. So buggy when you're getting into the vehicles and getting out of the vehicles. Oh. Snack time! Got it? Is it this one that they use the purple tablet on now, or is it the other one that they changed it where you no longer need the purple tablet here? I can't remember. I feel like this should be needing purple tablet, but then the other locations didn't need the purple tablet. I'll keep going. Does it look like I'm floating? I was like walking on some kind of invisible terrain there. Alright, that's... Yeah, here we go. This is the one I'm supposed to, like... I can't remember what they changed with it. But this used to be where we get the unlock for that. I think I gotta go on foot from here. Can't remember. It used to be, yeah, tablet thing here, but then they changed some stuff. We had another spot that was the tablet. And not this one. Yeah, no tablet needed here. Just, yeah, come. Well, I didn't drill that. Hard to keep this straight anymore. Where have I been? Obviously, I have not been in here, so yeah, okay. I would have picked that up if I had been in here. Where are they at? Right? Is it? This is not the tissues, is it? No, this is like the skeleton. I thought this was where the tissues were. Where are the tissues? Which one did I miss? For the tissues. There's this one, there's the one and the deep lily pads. Where's the other one at? Oh yeah, the one down in the purple spires. I thought I got the purple spires one. I'm pretty sure I got the lily pads. I can't remember anymore. It's all rolling together. Ice worms are kind of annoying. I mean, I like the fact that they tried to do some ice worms. You know, It's another one of those Dune references, because it's not just worms that come up out of the ground. They also use thumpers, another thing from Dune. So it's nice for that, but they do kind of get annoying when you're just trying to do some work, or when you get in a spot where, like, you build, and I've done this, where it kind of causes them to keep doing the trigger on the little scripted animations. That gets kind of annoying when you're constantly hearing that ice worm sound as it's like roaring, because it keeps doing the animation over and over. That gets annoying. But they are a cool addition. It's a nice touch to have a large creature that attacks, you know, from underground, and you only get a few seconds to see. It does add some worry to the game, more than what we've had in the past. Usually you can see the leviathans coming. This is the one where, like, you can see it because of the ground disturbance, but by the time you see it, it's sometimes not enough time to do anything about it. Alright, find my way back. So where, yeah, it's, stick with the first driller mod. I mean, the second driller, the deep driller mod, is like the replacement for that. So as long as you don't update, you keep with the first one. But the second one is, I mean, I'm not gonna say finished. I mean, it's kind of like the first one was not finished. It was getting an update here and there to fix things, add features. That's why how the new version came to be, is an update to the first one with new features. Where's my exit? I'm going the wrong way. But I would say go ahead and use the new deep driller, because it just takes some getting used to. The fact that you can actually adjust the speed of how fast it drills, how much it produces per day, is pretty nice. You know, it's not like just adding a drill that does it. You actually have to worry about more power usage. He did fix the oil thing where it now shows lubricant, so it's not a problem anymore. And I barely used any lubricant. Oh, snack time. Maybe this is where I came through. Now, I would say go ahead and switch to the new Deep Driller Mark II. Just make sure you know, remove all of your old ones first, since they're not compatible. Otherwise, you run into problems. Yeah, I don't know why people would use the snow fox in there, the little hover pad bike, because it's targeted by the ice worms, yet the prawn suit really isn't targeted by ice worms. You'd think it would be a case of the heavy stomping would trigger them. Okay, that's gotta be just a triggered animation. Yeah, it's not even targeting me. It's just the animation triggers over there, and that's it. That's why that one didn't hurt me before. But yeah, if the snow fox, which is hovering above the ground, obviously making some noise, but not a huge amount, gets attacked. Snow stalkers get attacked. I'm assuming snow stalkers are kind of heavier creatures, considering their size, their bulky look. I doubt that their feet are that padded to soften their footsteps that much, especially with them being food for the ice worms. I would think that, yeah, a prawn suit would be... Oh, and there it did again. The prawn suit would be a prime target for an ice worm. Like, it would be like, that sounds like a big snack. That's nice, heavy footsteps. Sounds like a big snack. I'm gonna go get it. I'll just expect it to be prawn suit gets attacked non-stop. And the snow fox would be the one that does not get attacked because it'd be so quiet. Seems like it's backwards in the way it's done. I got him. I'm taking you with me. Okay, that's a little odd. He's fighting me. He's like really trying to get away. Come on, you're coming with me. Alright, I'll let you go. So yeah, alright, let's see. I think I'm about to, come right up on it. So I did get that. I just didn't get all the ion cubes from it. Or maybe it was a reset with the last update. You know, there's no telling at this point. It probably did reset with the last update or something. And that's why the ion cube block was there. Dump. Yeah. All the ion cubes in the prawn suit. Ah, now. So weird coming back and forth between Subnautica and Below Zero, because Subnautica is like, I do these commands, I click left, I eat. Subnautica Below Zero, I have to not be in a storage container inventory in order to eat. Now, I really hope they change that back. Alright, we'll go this way. We're gonna look for the other part. I can't remember which one it is. Hey, Afi, thanks for joining in. Everything's good here. That was not kyanite. The green crystals was something to do with the way, I guess, they make ion cubes in there. Kyanite you're going to find in the purple crystal caverns, not in the Arctic spires. So you'll want to go down lower. There's actually spots where, for most part, you'll find in purple crystal cave area individual pieces of kyanite, like not huge drillable deposits, but there are some drillable deposits for kyanite. But it's all down there where the shadow leviathans like to hang out. Yes, there is a moon pool. And, alright, I mean, I've got them at a few different bases. We're gonna go look for one of my bases now. We're gonna actually, we'll go first, just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I did it, but just to make sure, going to head towards the lily pad, deep lily pad area. Check that location, because I'm pretty sure I did that one. I'm pretty sure I did the one down in the purple crystal caverns. That's why I was certain it was the Arctic spires I had not done. But yeah, I'm gonna get the last of the precursor architect stuff, and I have a feeling this is going to end up possibly breaking my story, but maybe not. That's why I've held off on it so long this time. And there it goes. I was waiting for the attack to happen. Watching somebody live stream Outlast. Yeah, that's a different style survival game. This is like survival, focusing on eating and drinking, making sure you don't, you know, starve, dehydrate, don't get eaten too. But Outlast is that survival horror where I don't really count it a survival game, because Outlast is more of a horror game. It's all about that suspense and that shock, and the survival element is don't die. That's kind of the only things Outlast and Outlast 2 really are in terms of survival, is don't die. If you count it by that term, as in survival means don't die, how many games now become survival games? Because the objective is to not die, among other things. That makes Doom a survival game. Just making a point. GTA, every one of them, survival game. You know, Outlast 2, they're horror games. They're not survival in any way other than don't die. And yeah, Outlast, I mean, once you get used to it, it's not such a big deal, but it is a case of, like, you're so concerned with that sudden, like, there's no life meter in that type of game either, so it's like you get caught, you know, you either have a chance to break free and keep going, or you end up, like, dying right then. It's not like, oh, I took a little injury, let me throw a first aid kit on and heal. Fell, broke my leg, let me throw a first aid kit on and heal. No, it doesn't do like that. It's very different from what I would consider the standard styling of a survival game. Boom! Gotcha. That's what you get. Okay, there's that. I know somewhere nearby was the big structure where I need to go diving. Easiest way to kill a Reaper Leviathan in the first game. If you absolutely have to kill a Reaper Leviathan, and I don't think you have to. I mean, plenty of times being attacked, you just, you know, zap them with the bug zapper and they go away. It's not a problem. But if you have to kill one, you need your stasis rifle. You probably want to have ion battery or two. And if you just want to speed it up, one way, which, you know, you can either do it with hitting them with the stasis rifle and stabbing them a bunch, which would use the thermal blade for extra damage, or you hit them with the stasis rifle, jump in the sea moth, fire a bunch of gas torpedoes into one spot, hopefully having it hit at their head where you have the stasis aimed. Get back out before the stasis, you know, deactivates on them and they can start moving, and charge up and hit them with another stasis rifle shot that holds them in place right there by the torpedoes, so that the torpedoes all break and create that gas cloud right there at their head, which is the only area you're going to be able to do damage. A little ways back from the head. The tails doesn't have any effect. It doesn't take damage. It's just not there in terms of interaction. And do that. That will get you a lot of damage, because they'll basically be sitting there in the gas cloud getting a lot of damage over time style damage to them, as opposed to having to do just hitting them over and over. That's probably the safest way to do it, so you don't take a lot of damage with a vehicle. You can also try to, you know, grapple and I would say not drill, just because it's got that constant. You can use the drill for constant damage, but if you got good timing for it, and when you can time the claw arm will do more damage from punching. So another option, but you'll end up taking damage on the prawn suit doing that as well. So I would say easiest way, stasis rifle, bunch of gas torpedoes, then stasis rifle again. But really, you don't even have to worry about it. The diamond knife for extra damage. They took the diamond knife out. It was the original blade, and then the diamond blade was the one that would not wear out, because they did that, and then they changed it later on for, like, the normal blade is just like, I mean, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't wear down, but I think they figured it was a little bit better balance in terms of not having to constantly replace the knife. Or maybe they merged it together, so it's the blade, but it's like a diamond blade or whatever, so it lasts forever. Is this the right turn? I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, Outlast is... Well, I wouldn't say not dropping soap, but it's a survival game based on paying attention to what's happening behind you and to the side of you. And it's very much a stealthy game. because you're worried about, you're trying to hide so you don't get hit, you don't get discovered and killed. But you're not really like, it's like you're not in the game, the time period that the story takes place is not like what normal survival games do. You know, you're not days or weeks or months of time in the game. You know, it's not, oh, you survived for 82 days. It's, you made it through this day, this 2-day period, something like that. It's like, what was that other game I did that was kind of like Outlast in a way? Actually had more of a survival style because of crafting and such. I can't remember the name now. It was not that great. Oh, Die Young, that's what it was. Very similar. It's like, I mean, yeah, there was fighting kind of stuff. Like, you could, you know, normal fighting, like in this game, you take injury, you could heal, things like that. But it was a shorter time period. Like, every minute you played was an actual minute of time in the game. So it was real time based. Got some forks there. So, you know, if you played for 2 hours, 2 hours in the game passed. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm just going to play for 2 hours of real world time and you go through like 3 nights, three full day cycles. It wasn't like that. It was real time, but you could speed things up by, there was fast travel spots, there was sleeping until the next day, things like that. But it was still like, it was a survival game. Yeah, don't starve, don't lose water, but more so don't die. Not, hey, it's a survival game, try to not, you know, Doom, survival game, don't die. That's not the only requirement. Outlast is a survival game in that it's just don't die. Subnautica is a survival game in that don't die, but also worry about your food, your water, building a base, building structure, someplace to live, someplace to survive. It treats it like a survival situation, like you're, you know, stuck somewhere and you need to worry about your survival, not just trying to get through a night without being killed by these crazy people. Or, you know, Doom, getting killed by demons, things like that. I am totally missing my drop down. Oh, there's a spot over here. I can walk to it, and it's just like I go up, and I drop down, and I'm like right there. All the new plant life changes has thrown me off on how it looks. There's so many dangling plants just in my way. So much more, I guess, vibrant would be a good way to say it. Also kind of dirty. That, and we got, I know I'm in the right spot because we got this guy. Oh, come on. I'm going to get you. I don't like you. Where'd you go? Right there. Dead. Not dead. And I just shot through the wall there. Give it. Come here. And we're okay. All right, here we go. But yeah, this is Subnautica below zero. That's why we have a truck, because there's the sea truck, the new vehicle for below zero. There we go. All right, on the right track, because there's that little precursor structure thing. Oh, that was not at all what I was shooting at. Okay, that time it just went right through it. I wanted to see if it would work, but it did not work. I think I found it now. I think I'm on the right track. This used to not have as much in here visually. Nope. Not it. I think it's actually where I was driving around earlier. Where did it go? Why is this being so difficult to find today? Normally it's like, there it is. Done. I feel like I'm on the right path because I remember this drop down. Okay, so okay, there's that. So there was the little precursor light post type thingy. We used to have the big columns that were easy to follow. I'm not seeing those now. Didn't even look for those the last time. Is it? I know they added more texturing. Did they actually change the pathing for this area with one of the last updates? Alright, I'm back in the main area. We'll look from a different angle. Maybe it's over this way. Somewhere there's a path I'm supposed to take. That does not look to be it. Hey, Prime. Gotta get for groceries. I've already done that for myself. I did that earlier. I bought stir-fry steak strips for Timmy and myself. I'm gonna eat some too, but he gets a good bit of them tonight. He gets a special dinner tonight. Yeah, stir-fry steak strips. Thank you, Timmy. Timmy, you messed up your bed again. Come here. Hey. Look. Snackies. Yeah. Look. Hey. There you go. There's the Timmy. More redstone components? Oh yeah, I haven't played Minecraft recently. I kind of made a point to step back for a bit. I just kind of got burned out on it. I'm very much enjoying the switch back to just modded Subnautica. Get it. Get it. What? Alright, last one. They did add more redstone. Block that goes for sound also. That's nice touch. Thank you, Beast Ramen and CB. Yes, Timmy is cute. Aren't you, Timmy? Timmy says yes, he is. I'll find the right spot now. Maybe this is it? But I can't tell anymore. They've really changed this up so much. Okay, this is I've got to be in the right path because this is the... Yeah, it opens back up in the lower section, and then it was one of the little side area. There we go. Finally. Maybe it would have been easier if I had been in the sea truck instead. Oh, I get what they did. They took the... Used to have the purple tablet needed, and I did not get this one. Okay. So it used to be the purple tablet was needed in the Arctic Spires. Kind of nice. But I see what they've done here is that because Alan's in my head, why not have everything automatically detect? So if you come here before you find Alan, and, you know, get him into your noggin, this won't deactivate because there was a force field there. But the idea being that once he's inside, kind of like with the sea monkeys, they're friendly to you after you have him in your brain. It automatically would detect that, so he's like, oh hey, I'm gonna shut that down because I'm nearby. I'm assuming it's more of the built tech there, you know, senses like the presence of the architect, and it's like, oh okay, turn off. So that's gonna be why they ditched the idea of having the purple tablet, which makes it easier, makes sense. But also does make it easier. You don't have to worry about a purple tablet to have for every one of them. I don't know why you'd have to worry about a purple tablet for just one of them, too. I think I'm in the right direction again. Yeah, there we go. Plenty of ruby if you need it down here, and okay, so some spots it will grab, some spots it won't. Interesting. Seems to be some terrain changes that are going to be made in the end, because some stuff does not recognize as normal terrain. What? Let's take that out. And while I'm here, it's right in front of me. Why not? I was doing this last time, looking for a bunch of quartz. Go ahead, grab some quartz. Timmy for president. Ah, okay. I'll vote for that. Timmy is the, well, maybe not the best boy. He's a good boy. He's not the best boy. Sometimes he gets to be a little. He gets to be a little of a pain. He was being very, not naughty, but he was being kind of ornery yesterday. I guess because I had a lot going at work. He didn't get as much attention as he would like. He kept whining for me to play with him, and I was like, had to keep shushing him because I was busy with stuff that was being broken and needed to be fixed. And, yeah. He was not happy that I didn't pay enough attention to him, and he was being a little whiny yesterday. Oh, hey, phone call. All right, yep. I knew that. Planned on making bodies. I like how it's got the little pause there for mobility. Okay. Assuming that, you know, this is not getting changed. We're just waiting on the voice actors to do the work for it. Alright, you know what? Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Even though it's not finished being built, I might actually have the supplies I need here for at least some of the components. At least let my power recharge really quick. There it is. He's somewhere I'd find the moon pool. Don't watch anime. I mean, you know, I've watched, you know, a lot of Dragon Ball Z and of course Dragon Ball Super. I watched all that. But beyond that, I don't watch really any anime. I don't watch a lot of TV either anymore. I kind of focus more on watching stuff that I'm learning from. So watching, you know, certain things on YouTube that I learned something through, and of course still can't repair. No, so I don't really watch anime that much anymore.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Okay, yeah. Actually, you know what? I got food here. I got battery charging here. Now trying to remember which way everything was. There we go. My incomplete base because of the new building restrictions, and my water is out. Oh yeah. That's where I have my pet fish. Forgot about that. And then that's where I was going to build and found out there's a problem. Or that's where I was going to build and ran into problems. I put... Oh, that's right. That thing spawned in and I can't interact with my... I can't take it out because it's got items in it, and I can't get to the items because of that stupid thing. I forgot about that problem. Alright, we'll do that. Still got time on my... my food level. Oh. Pilot storage module, because I know what's going to happen. It's going to get damaged. Okay, so resources, polyaniline, synthetic fibers. No, ion cube. Obviously, I got that. Kyanite, I can easily get down below. Alright, you know what? Let's go find what I have here for this. I know this is probably going to end up causing problems in the long run for new story changes, but let's go ahead and try to build Alan today. Magnetite. 4 titanium, 2 lithium. There's 1 magnetite. I think most of this is empty now. Oh, whole fish eggs. Yeah. Did not get to fill this out as much as I expected because they broke my base build with that last update. I'm hoping they change that. I really hope that they remove the height restriction. Oh, I got a visitor. He was like, I want to check this thing out. That's making this little whirring sound. Well, thank you, Beast Ramen. Glad you are a fan. Hello, Tim Brooks. I did see the new skin for the Void Chalicerate. But I mean, I'm not sure like how much they might change it. It does look like it's not like a ghost, but it's kind of like a you know, it's in the dark, so it doesn't need to be quite as colorful. So it's got like a faded skin feel to it, I guess you would say. But yeah, I saw some images of that. And I was like, okay, that kind of looks interesting. I'm not sure I'm sold on it as much as like just a ghost version, but a ghost version wouldn't make sense to have that big of a contrast, I would say. So I think they did the right move with the design for the void variation. Yeah, it's there's a void chelicerate that spawns in. Right now it looks like they spawn in pairs only. Like I've only had 2 of them appear at a time. And their attack approach is different. I don't know if they're going to change it later, but so far I have not had them even once attack in a way that grabs the front of the sea truck. They attack in more of a swiping effect. Oh, there's the Chelly over there too. Yeah, like that. Like you see that attack. Usually they'll come in, they'll get the grab on the sea truck and be holding on to the front, and you get a chance to pop them. So far they haven't done that to me yet. Every time I've been out there and the void ones have attacked, it's been a case of they attack in a swiping, like I'm just coming up, hitting you, and then continuing to go. And they deal a good bit of damage. So when you have 2 of them on you, you're taking damage pretty quickly. It's not like the Cyclops throw a shield out for a moment, drain a bunch of power. It's, you know, you're going, they make it, they don't want you to go in the void area very far. I say there was lithium there. I need 2 lithium. So good opportunity to grab it now. And repair as well. Where is it? You know what? Grab some of that too. 2 lithium. Probably had plenty of it elsewhere, but take the opportunity. Okay, so that's lithium taken care of. Titanium shouldn't be a problem. At least through multiple bases, I'll find everything I need for that. And I'm hoping I have everything else at this base. If not, we'll have to go to the iceberg base, maybe. Maybe get it on my way down. I do have that base in the purple crystal caverns. Beast Ramen, watch your channel. What do you put on your channel? My tutorial helps you build big and effective bases. Well, I mean, I'll build big, you know, beyond decoration purposes, pointless bases. It's part of the whole game to be creative about it. But if you're using, like, your Cyclops in the original game and you're just wanting a base to quickly recharge, you don't need to throw in a, you know, an efficient base for recharging a Cyclops is not, here's a tube. Unless you got thermal power right there. If you got thermal power right there, just use the thermal module for the Cyclops and you don't even need the base. You know, so it goes back to what you need it for. If you're doing for a need, you can go pretty small and light in this game. If you're doing it for decoration, then you go big and useless. I'll grab those. I'll grab another one. We got plenty here. Polyaniline and synthetic fibers. Spiral chunk. I don't remember what that was. What's the spiral chunk from? I can't remember on that. And of course, it doesn't have an icon for it, so. Gold, hydrochloric acid, and of course, deep lily pad shrooms. I should have some lily pad shrooms here somewhere. Or I thought I might have some here. I mean, I've got so much other stuff here. There's one. That's river plants. Okay, well, there's my polyaniline. That was 3. Yep, okay. Some nickel. I have some more. Yep, there's more nickel. Oh, I need, like, ruby for one thing. I know that. Yeah, that was ruby for the... that. So, yeah, spiral chunk. Hydrochloric acid. I need 2 more shrooms and salt deposit. Salt's not hard to come by. Was that? Oh, yeah, I need ruby plus gel sack. I can make that to have a piece of ruby. And another, yep, gel sack. There goes the aerogel.
Calorie intake recommended.
We'll get to that in a moment. Let's see, magnetite. There we go. For that. All right, so titanium and the stuff for the river chunk. Where's the river chunk? Giant jellyfish? Oh, you talk about the... I didn't think that was a spiral chunk. Timmy for president. Yeah. Timmy for president. Make America bark again. I'm gonna look, because I don't... Spiral chunk sounds like a plant thing. Spiral plant. Inside the vent gardens. Ah, okay, yes. Oh, it's not the jellyfish itself, it's in the vent garden. It's the ones inside. Yeah, okay. Large room, alien containment should have the grow bed bottom. I'm sure they will have that eventually. I just don't think they've modeled it for that yet. Or maybe they're doing it as a way of like having a different style. I feel like they should, if they're going to do it for a different styling, then it should be a case of style it where you have 2 options. You want the bed, you don't want the bed. You want the bed, you don't want the bed. You know, give us that choice as opposed to like, hey, you know, this one, if you want the plant bed, you have to do it in the multi-purpose room. If you don't want the plant bed, do it in the big room. Give us the option either way. Timmy! Timmy for president! Yes! Timmy for... Here, look. There's some chunks. There's some chunks. He ignores the ones that are on his body. So it's time to eat. I'm going to try to do this again today. Last week I was having some stomach problems from the day before. So I don't know how well I'm recovered from that, but I should be okay. Carolina Reaper. Cheese ball while these are still fresh. And let's see, what was it? Yeah, here we go. I'm going to eat a spicy fruit salad to go with it. Of course, I do have water in the game, and here I'm drinking flavored water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
My G Fuel. Not sponsored, by the way. But would not turn down an offer if they, you know, someone from G Fuel's watching this. Actually, drinking this and swallowing with this made it worse. I think I just should have chewed it up and swallowed it and then drank. I kind of spread it around too much. All right, Timmy. Timmy for president. There you go. All right, I am missing... Let me see. All right, I need the deep shroom stuff, or whatever, you know, the lily pad shrooms. I need 2 of those. I need 1 spiral chunk, so we're going to have to go back in that direction anyway. Heck, what are you doing right here attacking me? Alright, so we'll go back to that because that's in the same direction. And over there is the vent garden, so... I'm just gonna go by, we're just gonna take the cabin. I'm gonna dump the other modules, take the cabin down, grab the mushrooms, come back up. Then we'll go get the vent garden butt plant. So that's the official name now, vent garden butt plant. It's the vent garden's hemorrhoid. That's what we have to chop. G Fuel is, yeah, it's like an energy drink. I think it's like originally considered like G Fuel for like gamer fuel. A lot of gamers use it. I started using it more for work to help wake me up in the mornings. It's caffeinated, but it's sugar-free. It's got other stuff in it to help with like energy level. And since I am not a coffee person, I drink it. Again, sugar-free, so it helps me not go after a soft drink that might have a lot of sugar in it. Even the diet ones, you know, there's a lot of sugar substitute. I like my G Fuel. Just a powder, you mix it in with water, just like any other water flavoring mix. Gives you the same as a cup of coffee in terms of caffeine. No, it's not alcohol. There's no alcohol in it. It's just a powder. That, has caffeine in it. That's really all it is. Alright, let's, yeah, I'm just gonna disconnect. So I don't get why, when it disconnects, I don't get why it doesn't automatically animate you back into the driver's seat. Because if I get in, I go right to the driver's seat when it's standalone. Now I just gotta find the that entrance again. I think it's right over here. Okay, this is where the sonar would come in so handy. I feel like they're trying to leave it out because they want you to be peering through the murky water and make it harder to see things. No, give me my sonar. I want my sonar back. Yeah, I think drinking my G Fuel to swallow down that cheese ball is not going to help. I think it's not burning my mouth that much. I feel like it's going to end up burning my stomach instead, which what I don't want. I think it just washed it down too quickly. Should have just delayed. Let's make sure before I leave. You know, actually, I'll just grab all of them. Since I don't think you can still plant these yet. I think these are ones you just have to gather. So, polyaniline, yep. Hydrochloric acid, which is 3 of those. Salt deposit I can get on my way back up. So that'll take care of that part. Which leaves the synthetic fibers, which we need to go get the thing out of the vent garden butt. Make better coffee at home because of quarantine? Well, I guess, you know, if that's like, can't go buy coffee somewhere, you know, you learn to make better coffee at home. I've started cooking a lot more at home, which is a very good thing to do. I'm actually planning this week. This is like, even though I can, this week I'm going to try to not do any eating out at all. Just also for more the point to save money. Where is it? There it is. Nope. Oh, that's the other modules. Where? There. Showing the base thing, but not the sea truck thing. There it is. And I'll recharge while I make, hopefully, that part. I know I got salt somewhere here. I had salt being produced by the water filtration machines here. So surely I've got some salt left. Yep, nope. And I don't. Okay, yeah, I did not put salt anywhere there, so I don't have salt over here. Leave it over here anywhere? No? No, I'm gonna toss those in there. Wait, they'll be here in case I happen to need some more later. I doubt I will need more later. Ooh, maybe somebody can make us a mod that lets us build our own army of precursor bodies. Beyond Allens. Give us, like, make them and they basically act like they're AI controlled or something. Please play some other games. I mean, I play other games. I do. I stick with what I enjoy. I've got some new games I'm watching for their development, see how their development goes, and then we'll decide, like, okay, I'm gonna go play this game now because it looks like it's doing well. Like I've mentioned, I've got Grounded on my list. That's that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where you're like miniaturized trying to survive in the backyard. And I see they're doing like monthly updates, which is a very good sign for me because I've mentioned I've played games, I bought it, and then they ended up getting abandoned. I like seeing games where the devs keep up the updates on a regular basis. Even that doesn't mean they won't at some point fall off because it depends on the size of the team doing it. I've got one game I've been waiting for it to finish that was constant updates, single guy developing it. Amazing looking game, very creative, everything was very well done, and he's kind of cut back on update schedule where he's not like doing updates very often for it anymore, but he's still doing the game by himself. So obviously he's got other stuff to deal with in life, and I understand. So I'm still hoping for that game to pan out to be a, you know, really great finished game in the end. But I've seen games where it's like, oh yeah, we're doing updates for a while, and then they stop. So Grounded is off to a good start. It's got regular updates. Also, The Infected is another one. If you like The Forest or Green Hell, it's kind of like a mixture between those from what I've been seeing. And it's getting, it's got a few updates already so far. Yeah, see, that's the attack that I expect from the Chelicerates. That's what they're supposed to do. The Void ones do not grab onto you like that. They don't grab you and drag you. They just kind of swipe you and keep moving. There, all right, there's that. There's one of the big ones. But yeah, those are two games I'm watching right now to see how they go. Honestly, between the two, I like the idea of The Infected more, just because I liked The Forest a lot. I like Green Hell. But I want to make sure there's some kind of automation to it in some way. I don't want to get into another game where, like, everything has to be pretty much manually collected. I like it when you can better your survival by automating stuff. That's always such a great thing If you can, like, set something automatically harvesting this or whatever. That's why I like some of the mods I'm using right now. Yeah, Infested looks really good in terms of the building, which is why one of the reasons I'm paying attention to it. But it goes back to also, the forest has a lot of stuff going for it in terms of building. But at the same time, there's no automation for anything. You can't, like, you can't sit there and set something up that's going to let you just keep it going. And why can I not get through that? There we go. Apparently, I needed to have my Sea Glide out as my pass card. You know, let me through kind of thing. Spiral plant. You know, I'm going to grab a couple of them. Maybe I can plant these. If not, then, oh well. I see they still have audio issues inside. Where'd it go? There it go. Where'd it go? There it is. That color is not as vibrant as I would think in this environment. Okay, I just need one chunk, so we'll just leave that there. Now, wait a while ago. Ooh, actually, it's this one, I think, that has the passageway down into Marge's area. And if I'm right, I can get through here. See, you know, we added the little area there that's got the thermal vents. I don't know if I can actually get in to that area with this much on my sea truck. Sea truck is to replace the Cyclops because you can't get the Cyclops into certain areas, but if you throw enough modules on the sea truck to make it somewhat useful, you can't get into certain areas either. It's like there's no win on it right now. I think. Oh, go this way. I know that will lead me in. That's right there at that drop down. But there's also the other way in through where right there next to the lily pad area, or part of the lily pad area near the big cavern section. There's a side tunnel, if you can find it, that leads in past Marguerite's base. It's right over here. And that also leads down into the Purple Crystal Caverns. But we'll go for this one because I know how to find that one. Not a fan of the caves in the forest. I mean, you know, I much prefer just the building aspect of the forest than the game story. I mean, I like the story, the idea. The premise of the story is, you know, you're trying to find your son and everything, and this odd thing happened. You saw some guy painted red kidnap your son. I get that. I like that the son's name is Timmy. And no, Timmy, my dog, is not named after that. He is actually Tiny Tim. That's what he is named, and not for the weird singer guy. For the Christmas Carol. That was what his name was picked for. Because he was the miracle. He recovered from such a bad condition. But I mean, I like the forest in terms of the style of the gameplay, the survival elements, all of that. I did not care for the exploration parts going into the caves. So I hear you on that. That was where it went from just survival to the survival, like, don't die part of it, more so. But at the same time, I understand having to go through the caves. You know, that's kind of like the way, you know, that's where they hide out. I get that. They got their villages too. You know, it fits with that story, with that style. But yeah, I was not a fan of some of the cave areas in that game. Just same thing with this. You kind of get stuck wandering around, and that's a game where you have no mobile base type capabilities. You're not using real, like, it's not a technologically advanced theme to it. It's, you know, Bear Grylls, Survivor Man, you're in there, you're trying to make do with what you can find. But yeah, I like the styling of the forest. Well, I like the styling of was it 7 Days to Die? I like the theme of the zombie game and everything. I don't like the weird theme of, understandably, the name of the game, 7 Days to Die. I don't like this weird mystical blood moon thing that happens every 7 days that causes the zombies to suddenly know exactly where you are and become all super powered. I don't like that. I think if I was to play 7 Days to Die again, I would be throwing in, there's a mod called The Walking Dead. Basically just turns the zombies into what you see in the Walking Dead TV shows. And there's some kyanite right as I come in. Somebody asked about that earlier. Yeah, you just find loose kyanite around. There's a few places where there's a lot of kyanite, and then there's a few places where you find chunks of kyanite. But it's actually not that bad once you know it's here and you know to look for it. I am looking for the way to my base. I have that other base in here. Am I going the right way? I can't tell anymore. I gotta be going the right way because there's the big guy. Yes! Timed it just right. There's some more kyanite to the side. There it is. Yeah, so I just need to keep going around this way. We'll find my other base. The one I built down here to, you know, make the sea monkeys provide me with all the supplies. And that, oh, there's some quartz too. I'm gonna recharge all my stuff while I'm here. And see lights. Yeah. It's late in India. I'm sorry. It's late in India. Titan whole fish. I mean, yeah, they kind of look like the sunfish in a way, except for the big gaping hole in them, I guess. Hi, Anne. Hi, Christopher. Yeah, sorry, I tend to pay attention to the game because I'm playing the game. And I don't, you know, want to get distracted and be running into stuff. And that's happened. I've, you know, got distracted and went the wrong way. Got lost. So I try to focus around the game when I'm playing. But I do try to make sure I keep looking at the chat. Trying to keep up. Yeah, as I've said, I don't play games where there's like, there's no rounds to the game. So there's not like a stopping point at the end of a round. Like you get in like Fortnite. Let's go ahead and make stuff. Spiral chunk. Get that. Oh yeah, I need salt deposit. Where did I can't remember what all I put here. It has been a while since I've been here, and how? Ha! All my power coming from that. Well, yeah, I didn't use that. I didn't bring any heat fruit down here. Tell me I've got salt down here. I built that. Did that. Oh. Now, we haven't been down here in a while. You know what? Let that charge. And let's see where. You know what? I'm going to unpin that because I need that. So bring me salt. Where are they? Do not tell me they despawned. I had like 10 sea monkeys down here. Where are they at? I haven't been here since that last update. Did they took my monkeys away. My monkeys are gone. I've lost all sea monkeys. That's disappointing. I don't know why you despawned my sea monkeys down here. I don't think it's a case of they were eaten while I was, you know, off somewhere else doing stuff. Alright, well, there's nickel. Okay, now I feel like I should have grabbed salt from somewhere on the way down. Oh, man. Don't maybe have to go looking for salt. Ah, there's that guy. Okay, I am, I think I have sea monkeys still here. I think I did that. I was breeding them here so I could release them. Where did I put them? I have. There we go. Yeah. Fellas. Oh, look at them. How many are in here now? It's like 10 of them. Yeah, that's like 10 or 12. Something around that number in there. A lot of sea monkeys in one containment. Alright. Go. Be free. Bring me stuff. Salt. Bring me salt. Am I ever going to make my own Subnautica mod? Probably not, because I don't want to dig into that much programming. I already do. I mean, I'm glad at coming up ideas. You know, I come up with interesting ideas. Like I mentioned to one of the ones from FC Studios, an idea for maybe the possibility of how to make an automated defense turret work by combining the tracking method of the spotlight in Subnautica, because it's supposed to track, you know, aggressives as they come around, and the idea of a torpedo launcher. Then it just becomes a case of how to make it trigger correctly or something like that, and how to set the torpedoes to pull. So I did toss that idea out, but, you know, I'm good at coming up with the ideas. As far as the implementation and doing all that programming, yeah, I already deal enough with having to do the occasional coding for stuff at work. I don't want to add more to it. And it's not like I have that much time. I'm already, like, stretching myself again, just trying to put in as much time as I do for each video and in between the videos at times. Plus trying to make changes to, like, I don't know, you may have noticed that I've made some tweaking with the camera again to try and make it look better. I'm trying to build a completely new overlay setup, all from scratch for the live streams, in both Streamlabs OBS and trying to build it at the same time in regular OBS and see if I can switch, because OBS just runs better. It's more streamlined. Oh, yes, thank you, monkey. Salt deposit. All right, he brought me that. I'm not going to worry about seeing if he'll bring me one of the mushrooms that are nowhere to be found here. But he did bring me the other part I needed. So we can make hydrochloric acid. And then the... oh, I don't have any gold with me. I know there's gold down here. I've collected gold down here. There we go. That's the other part I forgot. I was like, I know I'm going to find gold at some point. I've got too much of it. Play Among Us. Sorry, no, Raul. I've already... that's not my style of game. I mean, if I had the time to spare for doing something like that, that would be completely different. I could do it, but that's just not my style of game. You know, I'd rather put my time towards maybe another game that's like, oh yeah, this maybe doesn't... It's not the same style of survival building game as this, but I could do something else. That's why I'm diving more into... want to get more back into No Man's Sky with the new update, because the new update, a lot of cool stuff in it so far. Some bugs too, but yeah, a lot of cool stuff in the new update. Very, very enjoyable on the new update so far. Let's double check before I go ditching everything. Yep, got it. Okay. I have to readjust to the fact that I don't have a mod in this for easy craft. Alright, we're gonna go. Actually, I'm going to save. There's always that chance of something being destroyed. So, let's go make an architect. That's the other reason I haven't done this yet, is because once we dump Alan out of our heads, sea monkeys don't play nice anymore. They'll start stealing stuff. I don't think I like that. I want to have... There's a mod... There's got to be a mod to fix that permanently. Like, once you're Alan infected, even if you clear them out of your body, out of your brain, sea monkeys are like, oh, well, you were buds with Alan. You're our friend too now. We'll keep helping you. Make the sea monkeys friendly. Stop making them so mischievous and stealing stuff all the time. You know, once you get them to be friendly, they stay friendly. I want that in the game. Especially want it without a mod. I think that should just be part of it. Like, you get some residual trace of Alan precursor style effect on you afterwards. Totally works. I don't see a problem with doing it like that. There, alright. There's the guy. Boom! Wasn't even coming after me. I'm not juicy looking enough now. Oh,
reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah. Can you bring the prawn suit down here? But there's really no point. You could get right into the area you need to be without the prawn suit. I think. Yep, I'm here. I'm pretty sure I just gotta find my spot. That's an interesting look. I haven't seen that big piece of crystal before that I can recall. Where is it? Where's my spot? Where's the doorway? It's one of these around here. There's a door. You'll see it. It's got a glow to it. I think it's gotta be like right in here, because I'm getting to that edge of where I can go. Yeah, it's somewhere around in here. Let's just... I'll just dump... Ah!
Depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah. Gotta be just enough, you know. Alright, see ya, Merrick and Christopher. Xbox, yes. I'll ask you a question. Yeah, how's your stomach? Like Sanchez says. How's your stomach? My stomach's actually fine so far. I'm not feeling the effect I thought I would from swallowing down that cheese ball too quickly. My stomach's fortitude has returned. Alright, this is it. This has got to be it, because it's got the big crystal mound here. So I got that. Oh, wait. Large crystalline structure. Ruby. I get on the wrong side or something. No. No. It sounds like he's still right behind me. Like the churning sound of the water. It sounded like he was still right behind me. I'm like, there's no way he's that close behind me. I just, you know, went through a skinny little area. He can't fit. Alright, it's gotta be somewhere over here.
Warning.
Of course, I don't remember
Maximum depth
them
reached.
being
Hull damage imminent.
right next to the door area. But it's gotta be... Oh, that's it. Oh, there he is. He tried. I'm sure this is not going to help. I'm sure this is where they're just pushing for you to use the prawn suit. So that you can walk inside with it. Kind of like with the active lava zone and original. Better not go out there and find he destroyed it just because it's sitting there. Alright. Gonna build. Oh, can't do anything with the other one. So, not enough power to do more than one. Yeah, mod to build our own architect body. I'm sure somebody can make it where we become architects ourselves. We can build our own body, transfer our brain into it, and go have multiple arms and be all mechanical. I totally see, I mean, some interesting possibilities in this game for stuff we could do. Scan? No.
Calorie intake recommended.
I'll worry about that afterwards. I think it was this console. Yep, there it goes. Cement storage, medium fabrication. See, we can make more stuff. Right there. Make another suit for me. Make ourselves our own, like, not even that same suit, just a similar style exosuit that we can wear. That would be kind of cool to have. I mean, he gets extra arms. Why can't we have extra arms? Okay, so you're still in my head. We're still talking. Yep, I'm scanning your body. Initiate transfer. Okay, there it goes. No more nice sea monkeys. Sorry, I kind of blacked out there for a second. Yeah. Ah, yes. Now, can you make me a body too? All right, now. Alright. Alan the alien. He's got to stretch his legs, kick a little bit, you know. You can let me down. Robin with a bit of ugh yuck sound. Love how we see all that stuff that's there basically for the voice actors. Like, that's what we want to say. Alright, so we still have the location upload right now. It hasn't changed. And we know we can get into there. There's just not anything going on. Gate base. Okay. Head back to the gate base. Let me know when you got my body ready. Make sure it's an impressive feminine body since we're a female character. Wonder how that would look for a precursor body. And stayed safe. Alright. Let's go see if Sea Monkey wants to be friends anymore. Oh, there we go. See that opening. Somewhere right through there. Thing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, have fun getting groceries, Prime. Make sure you buy good, clean eating stuff. You know, good balance of plant and animal parts. Keep your health up. I don't think the headlights do any difference in terms of sea life noticing you. I tend to stick with the lights off in the crystal areas because the reflections causes more visibility issues. So I tend to turn it off, especially in certain places here, like in the red area, red crystals section. It's plenty bright enough. Here, you actually have enough you can see decently, except for maybe detecting certain items when you're trying to collect things. But for the most part, I tend to only turn it off to not be blinded by the reflections. But outside that, I never see anything that really indicates directly the creatures ignore you if you have your lights off. So, Sea Monkey. He's not trying to come after anything. Okay. Oh, sharp turn there. So he's not, like, trying to steal anything yet. He's not interested in doing anything weird. It's like normal, or, you know, been infected by Alan normal.
Starvation imminent.
So he's not bringing me anything anymore.
Immediately.
He should have brought something to me by now, so he's not being mischievous and trying to steal something. Could also be a case of that he's mine. I, you know, raised him myself, put him out there, but he's not bringing me supplies.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That is kind of the drawback on doing that, because having supplies is very helpful in some cases. Alright, time for food. First, Timmy. Timmy, that's right. Say hi. Put your ear. You're like you're not sure about that. You want more? More? Yeah. Ah. They're good. Oh, right there. Alright, food for Timmy. Now food for me and my character. So we're doing, I'm okay so far. It didn't bother me. So we're doing another Carolina Reaper cheese ball. That's right. This one doesn't look quite as mean as the last one, but Carolina Reaper cheese ball goes with spicy fruit salad.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Got what? Like a hard kernel sticking back in my teeth. Okay. There we go. Alright, I think I got it. Now. Nope, still didn't get it. Got a piece stuck in my teeth. Yep, I had my drink. There we go. Hello, Mr. Purple. Afternoon. Thanks for joining in. So, sea monkeys are no longer bringing me stuff, it looks like. It was a sacrifice. I've lost my work crew. Means now they are just fodder for the fire reactors. Nothing more. And then I don't know, maybe it's one of my other spots. The monkeys don't know that I'm not with Alan anymore, so they might do something. So we're gonna head back up now, I guess. Try to get I don't know what else. Where are we at? We're an hour and a half in, so we're halfway through. Again, I don't know what to do. I was hoping we'd have an update. Even just a minor update with something new to explore. But did not happen yet. I'm assuming at least a Halloween update by that time. So magnetite and a couple pieces of kyanite. It's not like all over the place, but if you need kyanite, it's here. Just kind of gotta look for it. Look for the bright blue crystal, not the purple crystals. And try not to be eaten by a shadow leviathan. Some more quartz. I think I'm in the right direction still. I say, yep. Nope. I'm going the wrong way again. I think I got that piece dislodged from my tooth. It kind of went down my throat the wrong way. Find my way up to that. More quartz. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. When I use the better ACU right now, I don't have overflow into the ocean. It's turned off. But at the moment, even with overflow turned off, you know, just 2 in a double-story alien containment, it does not let them reproduce and create more. I started with 2 ampules and kept them for a while, just 2. Never produced more. Finally put 2 more eggs in that I collected. Got 2 more, never produced any more. I've got 2 stalkers in there right now in one, and they have not produced a single egg. So, I mean, I could turn overflow on, but if part of it is to still feed automatically into the bioreactor, then that's not letting them reproduce right now. And honestly, I don't even need it for the reproduction part. I just need it to produce a few. I just don't want to have them overflowing into the ocean and building up a big stock of them in the ocean. I want to just have them cut off at a certain point. So I don't know if that helps, but yeah, it's still... It's not reproducing either way at the moment. Hi, Mr. Sloth. Yeah, Timmy... Now, well, I think now it's because things are cooling down. And I've got the door to the room closed to keep some heat in. He's like, I'm going to stay in here because it's warm. And he can't get out the door, so. I don't know why he decided to be goofy and not want to hang out with us anymore on streams. Alright, you come here. Your cousins have been mean to me in the void. Hoping that got him. Seems it did. Hey, there's my nearest base. Right back there. The amp-field power has changed a bit. Okay, and overflow did too. Yeah, I looked at some of the requests, or some of the posts on the page, people saying, can you set it to stop after so much? Obviously, being like, get some fish that reproduces quite quickly, you end up with a huge amount of them in the ocean around there, performance issues. I can understand that. I was wanting to do it like I was going to have ampules in there, and once they filled up to 10, I was like, okay, maybe I can turn on the overflow for a little while and let them overflow into the ocean. Maybe at like protectors, but the one I put out there right now, he keeps attacking me. I mean, I actually handled him. I put him in the water myself. I was like, here you go, buddy. Be good, protect me, and he attacks me. So, ampules are not being my friends. And it's not like I need 24 stalkers out there. I know FC Studios is supposed to be working on something, because I suggested, and they replied, said, yeah, we're working on something already for that way to automate collection of stalker teeth. So I've got my 2 stalkers ready in case I have to, like, dump stalkers into something like that. I mean, of course, I can fabricate stalker eggs thanks to the decorations mod, so that helps. I don't have to go find them again. I think I've got a couple of stalker eggs left, though. So I'm waiting for that, so I'm prepared. It's kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the turbine mods. And of course, I did just show the Altera Gen mod off. So if I was doing a lot of the bioreactor stuff with that, I would definitely want the better ACU dumping into the bioreactors. But right now, it's really just, I used it for just that ampule part. Just because I was like, that's kind of cool, that we're being that clever. We're harnessing power from ampules while they sit inside our alien containments. I was like, I'm being eco-friendly with this. There we go. Yeah, the gasopod collector, that was kind of another thing that made me think about it. But, the gasopod collector, you've got to do in range of gasopods. So it's either, you put your own gasopods out in the water, or you put it around naturally occurring gasopods. The thing for me is, like, what do we have to do in addition to that? Gasopods will pop gasopods out on their own. They're just going to, dump their own. They're going to dump their butt pods out and on their own. You don't have to do something like put a piece of metal salvage out there for them to do it. So I'm wondering how they're going to handle it with the stalkers. Like, is it a combination of the gasopod collector meets gravity trap meets, something like that to get the stalkers to try to pick up a specific piece of metal that's like attached, or is it something like, oh yeah, like how the stalkers can attack your sea moth because like, oh hey, that looks like it's something shiny. I wonder if it's gonna be something like that. I didn't ask too much. I'm just glad that they're putting something like that in, and I'm just gonna, you know, be pleasantly surprised when I try it out. That's enough for me. I don't have to know all the details. But yeah, I'm sure that they can make it work. It's just a question of how are they enticing the stalkers to drop their teeth, or is it something more like the hydroponic harvester where it just every so often it causes a tooth to be produced, like with the plants, it's automatically harvesting the plants. That's all. I'm wondering which approach they're going to take for that side of it. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move that here so I know where to find some titanium. We're back here. I'm just gonna throw down here at the end those in case I need them. We'll do the spiral chunk. Oh, trying to think. Do I have? I don't have a spot here for the outside planter. Do I? I didn't do that here. I don't think I did. Can't remember anymore with each of these bases. It's like I'm building in this and I'm building in the original Subnautica now, and I'm like trying to remember what I do with each base. Oh, I know, I did it in the multi-purpose room here. That's where I stuck everything. Let's go and try this. I want to see if it'll let me plant that. Oh yeah, and the architect gate base. We need to go check that out, I guess. I'll go ahead. Check. Oh yeah, I'm out of power. That's enough. Let's see, can we use the spiral chunk? Yes, I can plant the spiral chunk. I don't know where it's at, but I did plant it. So you don't have to keep going up a vent garden butt all the time. Granted, I think you only really need it for a couple of things here and there, so I don't know why you'd have to keep going up their butts a lot, but yeah, you can plant that too. And, unless you want to go up a vent garden butt on a recurring basis. I'm not going to judge if you say you do. That's alright. That's going. We got that charging. I think I still got stuff in the prawn suit to dump out too. I got quartz all in it, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna have to just dump it down here and wait till I put the sea back together. Yeah, I got a little bit. Yeah, the stalker's trying to bite the collector. I think that's gotta be what it is. Kind of like the same, like I was saying, the same approach like with the sea moth. They'll bite it because it's shiny, having something on the collector that's shiny. And you just have to either build it near naturally spawning sea trucks or stalkers, not sea trucks. They threw me off when I saw the monkey with the light stick. Another light stick. I'm assuming it's not stealing mine. You know what? We'll do that. That's titanium. Bring me titanium, guys. Come on. Be friendly still. At least they're not stealing something from me. They're not trying to take my stuff. Oh, what was it I was gonna do? Oh yeah, dump quartz. Oops. Too far. Yeah, let's go. Where was it? It was someplace I was gonna like load up a bunch of light sticks. Was it down here? I was like, that's right. I was gonna get them to keep bringing me light sticks, or I mean, it seems they randomly still generate with a light stick. I was gonna put light sticks all around Go ahead, drop these in the water. We'll do that. We'll make, we'll put some decorative lighting down below. Yeah, that, like, Minecraft, the auto farms, if you set them up right in, like, that storage mod I did that I used, lets you have just huge amounts of storage. Yeah, that's that plus the fact that it's just a case of how they changed the trading arrangements in the game where you don't have to wait for them to level up. It's just like, oh, if they can go to their workbench, they're fine. And, of course, you know, you don't actually have to have a bed for them to sleep in. Yeah, I was able to trade a lot and get a lot of stuff. Plus, having the recycling, the co-rail recycler mod made it really easy. Just, hey, I'm going to toss in all this iron armor, iron helmets, you know, and just get a bunch of iron from that. Yeah, they don't seem to be bringing me stuff anymore. They seem to still have the random, at least, light stick, but they don't seem to actually be caring about bringing me anything anymore. So they are no longer my friends, no longer pals, no longer want to help me with my building adventures. I definitely think that should be an easy type mod. Is like once it triggers the Allen thing, just have it where it stops that part of the game from disabling the tie-in with Allen, so it looks like you still have him, you know, in your brain, and the sea monkeys will still be friends and bring you stuff. That should be an easy one to have on this if that's not already done. I definitely like the idea of once you have been infected with him, it should carry some, like some residual trace or something. Seems just like a good way to do it. Alright, you know what? Save again. I don't save often enough. Let's head towards the gate base just to see if they did add anything else. I don't think they did, but we'll look to see if they've got anything more on that. Happy Saturday to you, James. Thanks for joining in. 4x4 energy farm? What do you mean 4x4 energy farm? I mean like 4 tile-sized items? You like coding a lot because it shows the number of how many lines of code you have. And you love numbers. Like, okay, I mean, I'm fine with coding, except for the fact that I hate when I'm trying to debug an error and, you know, you miss a semicolon in one spot in the code and suddenly it's like 10,000 errors in your code, but it's really just the one error. You know, I don't like coding because of that, but I have learned in the coding I have to do at times to make things automated, I've learned to do spots where I can like break it out into segments. I'm a much more of a modular coder now. I like to build a little module, make sure it works. And if it works that time and works again and again, I know it works. I just use it for the next part. And I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about debugging that part. I might have to debug how it interacts with another part, but it'd be the new part that I'm dealing with. Let's see, where's that entrance? Oh, it's nice in, you know, daytime. I can see better. Is that it? Like that recess? No, not it. Not there yet. Somewhere over here. Yeah, it's got right there. So we're right through in this area because yeah, I think I remember being right next to some of the ice plants. I think that's what it was, is like somewhere through here. Or did I go too far? No, I think that's it over there. I think that's the area, because it was like... Yeah, ice plants with like a little recess. Maybe. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. Like look for the 4 teeth. The 4 ice fangs. That's where you've got to go. And just because of it being cold, I might take the prawn suit. Or not. You know what? We won't worry about the prawn suit. After all, we've got heat plants along the way. Couldn't you code a robot to code stuff for you? I mean, you're going to have to do a lot of coding on the robot to make it code. I think it'd be a lot easier to just, you know, add like auto hotkey stuff for automatically typing, using one of the like the autofill stuff when you type certain things. I think that would be a little bit easier to set up when coding. I have seen people like using the Stream Deck, you know, which is for controlling stuff and streaming, which is what I use it for. I have seen people post things where they actually use it for like doing repetitive code inserts, like mainly web designers. I've seen post about doing that where they set up certain tags and they'll just be like, yeah, it's gonna pop in that tag, and they can just, you know, they can predefine certain ones they need on a recurring basis and just have it like, here's this, go in and make their little change they need to make to that one, then go to the next line and hit that. So you could do something like that. I think would be a lot quicker and easier than trying to code first a robot that then is going to code, because you're talking AI at that point, learning to write the code for you. And that's when you start Skynet. That's when you kill us all. Oh yeah, it's already done. I'm already able to get in. This is where I'm supposed to go, right? I'm not seeing the marker anymore. As that would mean I'm right here. And he said he'd wait for me to get here, right? So that's where I come up here and trigger something. At least this part looks, you know, completed. And we have this, which I feel like is still a case of you're not going to go through here. Like, it's here to prevent you from going in there because it's not finished, or it's something to do with this. Like, that's going to cause it to melt and open up for the next area. But that being in the way, I don't think that's the case. So yeah, we don't have anything going on still here. Even with Alan. I just sacrificed having friendly sea monkeys providing me goods. And nothing. No new benefit from that. But, you know what, let's save. Just in case. Does get a little buggy when I do certain commands at times. You recommend it is packed with Among Us? Yeah, I just don't. That's not a game I'm interested in playing. It's not my style. Let's see. Yes, it's still here. So the old passageway is still part of it. They still haven't taken out, even with the last update. Makes me kind of want to like warp forward through the wall to get in. And then go through and see what we can find. You know, I wonder. So there's the pathway that I take up here. This is the way I walked in. So if I built tall enough, which you should be able to build tall enough here with no problems, because that's not that high, and you build up along ground level, you should... Now I can't find it.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Now I lost it. There it is. I think it, yeah, cover, it hides it again. It's like actually part of the mountain. I'm thinking you could probably still get in here. You could probably walk up in here with the prawn suit if you built a little jumping base platform set. I'm wondering if they're going to wipe this section out or if they're actually going to keep it in any regard. Like, that's changed. Yeah, there's nothing. There should have been something else. So I'm thinking they're going to end up taking this completely out in the end. It's just right now there's no need to rush at getting it removed. Oh, yeah, look. See how glowy my base is all the way over there. Thanks to a lot of lights. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why I saved. Because all I did was free camp and it dropped me inside the world. Okay, so 20 was not enough. Oh, just perfect. Yeah, it's so weird that free cam can cause you to glitch out that badly. I'm waiting for them to fix that. Get out of here. And, I don't know where else to go. I mean, we got the base here. Too bad we can't fix the base up, you know. Also can't pick that one up. That's like a good theme in certain survival games, is being able to collect stuff that you find from people who were, you know, there and are no longer there. Be able to break stuff down to, like, I can't even scan that. I should be able to scan that. Get some resources.
Approaching. Seek shelter.
And that's either broken right now or sorry, I already got it. I think I got it already. What is? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've been in here too, but I didn't get that. Sam Space. Oh, different picture. My arm's broken! You can't tell very well, but my arm did like this crisscross thing because I was holding up the Sea Glide. Pick up Spy Pingling Concepts. Yep, that's a temp thing there. Of course, yeah, you can't see much there. I want to take that. That's the gun platform. I want to be able to take that poster. We got drawings, like kids' drawings. That needs to be in the decorations mod for this game. We need to be able to put up the drawings. Put up the little pictures. Body heat plus 420. Okay. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how it's producing 420 in your body heat. Well, I like that placement. Ah. Little circuit box. Oh, we need that. We need a bar like that. Definitely. That is a bar. Look. It's got the flip up counter. We need that in the game and like our decoration stuff. And I'm hearing active noise. like something's running. Which, you know, totally doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I've already got that. I don't know why I didn't get the other one. We need the drawings. I want the drawings. I want that buildable too. And that thing. I want all the stuff buildable. Like under normal circumstances. Should be buildable for us. We need decorations. Okay, well I missed a picture. So I got a new picture. That's what we accomplished there. Hey, I wasn't so concerned with the lantern fruit. I mean, I've already got lantern fruit that's not rotten. I just don't get the whole why is that lantern fruit like so expensive or so high on the power or heat. Okay, so all right. So interesting that, you know, we've got this oh look, body heat 302, 302, 420. What's the difference? I don't get that difference. Alright, so we at least still triggered something about calling us. You know, Alan paging us in our brain. And talk about how, you know, our sister changed in some way. But it was, again, that thing where they don't even have the actual text, like, figured out. They don't know what they want to say. They know generally what they want to say, but they don't have the actual text. And so, yeah, they're still writing stuff like that for the story. And then they still have to go get all of it recorded by the voice actors. So, yeah, this is still a good ways away, but I don't think it maybe is that bad. Because think about it, once you get all the text done, they just program in the text while the voice actor's recording, get everything recorded, produced for audio. Audio goes in the right spot. It's not a lot of work at that point. They're kind of pushing for the other stuff that's obviously going to be more involved right now, and that's like just, oh yeah, some final tweaking. So we're at the 2-hour mark. We're past the 2-hour mark. Timmy's giving me a funny look. What's up, Timmy? What's up? What's that look for? You want to say hi? Is that it? You want to say hi to everybody? You want a treat? Yeah. It's like, I'm not sure about this, but okay. Alright, we'll get another one. Another little one. Now that little bed you made. You messed up the bedding. Why'd you mess up your bedding? He wants to make sure he doesn't let me stick my finger in his mouth and chews on it. He tries not to bite me. He's very careful about that. So yeah, at this point, I don't know what else to do. I mean, that's pretty much as far as I think the story goes. And some of that we just saw may very well be changed in the next update. I may have actually broken my game for the story part because of what I went ahead with everything. I'm hoping not, but it's always possible. It's always possible it might cause me to have to restart again because I messed up something with the story, or I have to go use a code to reset something on my story element. Alright, there we go. So, I guess, I don't know what to do. I guess we'll go back to the base. I'll park and recharge and repair. And we can try to break the game again. I think we might end up having to call it a little early today because I don't know what else really to do. So we can always try to break the game, like it's fun to do. Try to spawn in too much stuff. What was it? Last time I spawned in like, is it 500 penguins or something like that, and it broke the game? I know it froze the game up so bad that I had to close out. Like 20 minutes later, it was still trying to handle the fact that I was telling it to spawn in like 500 penguins. And just gave up. It was like, I can't do that. No, I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's a video of a woman jumping onto man's lap on a train, and the men were really uncomfortable. So she was just going around jumping into different guys' laps. And just like out of nowhere. Or was it like just guys by themselves? Or was it like she was intentionally jumping on a guy that was like clearly with his girlfriend, wife, you know, type thing? You're like, hey, I'm gonna jump in this guy's lap because I see he's with his wife. Yeah, that's the one that gets either the husband in trouble or gets her smacked. Gets her into a fight. Was that? Yeah. There we go. Oh, and spy, pingling, concepts, and picture. You know, we'll throw that stuff here. Why not? So it says picture. We can actually place it here. We'll place it next to Potato the cat. Because there's a picture of Potato the cat. And sure. That. Lovely gray with black text on it. At least those have stuff on them. How am I doing? Yep, that's burning through a little bit. See how my spiral plant... There it goes, look. Nice looking spiral plant. So you can grow them yourself if you need to. Still can't seem to grow the mushrooms though, the deep ones. So definitely would be a case for probably using the hydroponic harvester mod whenever it's ported over to this version of the game. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Look, oh, it's nice and clear looking too. Let's have a good little view. Nope. Well, that's I forgot I had done that command and not the didn't have it the last command being free cam. That's why. You can barely see the lights down there. But it is daytime. So yeah, there you go. My blue base. And we went all over the place today looking for stuff. So Alan is no longer part of me. I no longer have the support of the sea monkeys. And come on, render. Okay, so we got this crash spot wreck. Where is this at? Okay, so it's not like in that area I was at. It's over here. It's so I'm assuming that's another part. I don't remember if I've been in that one or not. Triggered anything. Anything around here? Nothing. So one of those things I guess we find in the end, and it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. You know, we found something. There's a wreck here. That's it. So there's that. It leads over there. Then we got this that leads up here. Leads around the same way. That's all it is. It was just a little smoldering wreck of some flying ship. Anything up here? Of actual interest? Oh, back in here. Okay. I saw the pathway. I was like, hey. So yeah, because of proximity, I'm going to say it was somebody trying to land here or somebody launching off from here, and something happened and they crashed over here. Yeah. You jumped onto them with their girlfriend or wife, and sometimes they were by themselves. So yeah, she just tried to get to cause problems. Trying to get attention, you know, that's a problem. People just want to get attention and do stupid stuff to do it. Thanks, Reese. Glad you liked the base. That's just one of them. Trying to find something else we can mess with, if anything. What was that area? That's part of the pathway. Yeah, and then see that's alright, so there's that pathway. But I go up this way. Alright, wait a second. Is this oh yeah, because I go that way. And then there was this that led up here. This is where I was sneaking through before. Before they redid some of this area, and I was using the I was building platforms so I could jump up that way to get back into there instead of having, because that's when they had the long vertical path we had to take to go all the way around. I didn't want to do that. It was, you know, you have to leave so much behind at that point. I think they realized that was too much of a pain, so they redid everything. Go ahead. Fix this. Still love the look of that. I want to build in the middle of that. I hope they fix it where we can build taller without, like, they get rid of the restriction, because that'd just be cool. Get the snap builder mod and just build this little base that comes up off of that. It's a claw. That's what it is. It just looks like a claw, a pincher from like a crab. There's Marguerite's thing. And for everything to render. I feel like at some point, once I go modded with this, this is where I'll end up building a bunch and probably do like a base that spans all through this area. You know, like from there to there and there over there. I'll end up having, as long as they don't have that building height restriction, which I'm sure somebody's going to mod to remove that if they don't remove it in the game natively. Yeah, I'll build like all through this area. This should be fun. Let's see, can we get Shelly to show up over here in the void? I can't see anything anyway. Way out here. I don't think they're gonna spawn just because, you know, I'm not technically there. Where can we go around? You know, actually, clear the fog away. Where is it? I went somewhere over here and was attacked last time. I kind of came to the edge. I know I found a spot where there's a couple of drop down areas where it looks like they might actually still add some kind of biome stuff. Or it could just be like this is left in there because you're not supposed to be back there. Like this. Pretty sure this is not meant for much in the long run. Hey, wait a sec, where does that lead me to? Is this part of the old pathway up? This might be part of that old passageway that was down to the red crystal caves that we came up this way and it got us up into here, and then from here we went through some area. I think that might be it. It was like it led us back into this and we finally got to, yeah, I think that's what that is. Maybe not. It's too far away for that. Maybe that's a new area that they're going to have something else where we can get into and do some exploring. And wow, look at that. Oh yeah, big gap spot there. Let's see. Alright, we're here. And if I go inside just a little bit, yeah, all those little, that passageway, there's all these little separations. I wonder if this is maybe just stuff that they haven't removed from when they had previous ideas, but it also feels like this could be for a new area that they might add into this, or at least a new cavern system, because this is a lot like what it was for what now is the area that leads down into the crystal caverns. There's my little base. There's definitely got to be something else I think they're going to be doing on this side. Just because there's so much generic terrain texturing there. I feel like they've got one more biome at least to throw in that spot. And it's so close right here to this, to the drop down into the caverns. It seems like a good spot to tie in another cave system. Wonder if the void and the non-void versions will fight each other. We'll find out once we can spawn them in. Right now I can't spawn them in. Alright, let's see. Release date for Subnautica Below Zero. No, not officially that I've seen. There's not like a set in stone, it will come out this time. You know, it's supposed to be out like back in March, I think was their deadline, and now it's you know, September, or actually, no, October now. Yeah, it's October. And they're still not done because they're revamping the story, they're redoing audio for it. It's just a lot is being changed for it. I'm still thinking at the best end of this year. I'm thinking they might could push for a Christmas time release, which would be good because hey, it's below zero, Christmas, half the world is nice and cold at Christmas time. You know, it'd be a good way to kind of, you know, tie it in like, oh hey, don't let the cold get you down. Warm up with some spicy fruit salad and below zero. So, and plus timing in with the, you know, Christmas sale on Steam. Could do it on sale, you know, really push it there. They might could try to do for that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm still thinking it could very well be early 2021 before that happens. Let's see, you know what, we're going to just, I'm going to go right here. I'm going to put my face right up to here because that's how it's going to place it. Boom. Come on. We'll see if this will actually still show normally at this location with that. Obviously, I'm not keeping this. This progress here. This is just goofing around. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a visual. I want to be able to place
Seek shelter.
one down in the end without a cheat code for it, without doing a console command. 'Cause I think that's just be cool if you could go plant one, put one down somewhere and have it grow and just steadily grow. That could be a cool one for like the decorations mod or something like that. Turn it into like a plant kind of thing where it just steadily grows bigger and bigger and make it take a really, really, really long time. Like 3-4 hours of actual playtime for it to reach full maturity could be a cool thing, or even longer than that. Make it something like you place it down, you're gonna wait 10 hours for it to mature. That could be a cool little touch to it. Just turn it into like basically a plant that you can place down and it will grow, and not like placed down in a planter necessarily, but can be placed down on the ground or something like that. It just takes time and grows into a big hulking visual you know, thing. That's really all it would be for, is just to be like, hey look, I made this and look how interesting it looks. I'll say that terrain looks like I could swim up it. this? This has got to be that spot. Is it? Yes, it is. I still don't seem like there'd be anything real story-wise to that other than something crashed. Alright, let's go with... Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Idea. Let's see. If this is... Yes. Okay. Oh, there's a little gap where they can get out. Well, you know what? We're going to try it anyway. Let's go with... Spawn. If I could type. Cryptosuchus 20. Aha! Now. Spawn. Chalicerate 10. Alright, that did not freak it out yet. But we've got a spot where they can fight each other. And, oh, hey. Hey, now. Stay in the boundary of your combat cage. Spawn Snow Stalker 50. Let's push it. Boom. Not playing nice with it. Like, it's raining snow stalkers. Hi, Zoltz. Liz Gay. Okay, so it was on somebody's channel. You saw it posted. All right, so story for people, you know, just joining in. Somebody, you know, some woman was filmed going around just jumping and sitting in guys' laps on a train. Married guys, single guys, just, you know, go up and just have a seat in their laps. You know, like it's nothing. Not weird at all. Where'd all my cryptos go? They escaped? Nope, there they are. It's just, it kind of doesn't want to spawn them. Spawn Shadow Leviathan. Alright, ultimate monster showdown. Fight! Not happening. Yo, I broke it last time by trying to spawn too many. Let's just do 50 of them too. Because last time I tried to do like 500 and that broke the game. Did not like the idea of trying to make 500 of these little guys. It's a feeding frenzy! Oh, what else can I throw in there? We could throw something else. Say I did the Shadow, I did Shelly, Crypto, the Snow Stalker, can't spawn the Ice Worms, can't spawn the Shadow or the Void Chalicerate. No, here we go. I'll just see what happens with he's in the way too. What the? How did that just cluster them all together and make them explode outwards again? How do they all get pushed together like that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's spawn Chalicerate here inside. Can he get out? Well, he can bite his way through, but it doesn't look like he can actually escape from inside the vent garden. He could just kind of glitch out. So he could glitch through terrain, because I've had them attack me through a wall before. From inside a wall, but he can't get out of this. Does that not seem a little odd? We need to give him some company. There you go. Have fun. It's like cat and mouse. Well, what? Or he's stuck. I notice it's not spawning it in with any like actual plants on it either, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so yeah, let's see. We're at 2:30, 2.5 hours. Spawn the ice worm does not work because there's not a debug ID for it. Plus, it would be weird on how it spawns in, because they kind of spawn in like underground and come up, so it just acts a little weird. Spawn 20 shadow leviathans. And of course they get launched everywhere because of that collision aspect from being packed in so close. So yeah, that doesn't work. The bigger ones like go everywhere. Did I stream on Twitch? I used to. I kind of took a break. I mean, I haven't given up on Twitch. I just ended up not liking some of the changes they made and started to like streaming on YouTube better. Plus, YouTube, it's searchable. So, you know, I get views on my live streams after they're done. Months later, I still get stuff where it's like, you know, here's a comment on live stream somebody just watched that was months ago. Twitch is not like that. Twitch is not about discoverability. Twitch is you gotta be live to be found. So if I ever go back to doing Twitch, it'll be something that's completely different from what I do on YouTube. It'll be a whole different set of games or something like that on Twitch, instead of doing like certain survival games here on YouTube, certain survival games on Twitch. It'll be survival games, stuff like this on YouTube, and then it might be like, oh hey, there's this new first-person shooter that I actually kind of like. I'm going to do that on Twitch. But I don't, just because of time availability, I don't see me going back to Twitch anytime too soon. It would be probably once I go where I'm actually able to justify being full-time as a YouTuber that I could start adding in some stuff maybe on Twitch then, because I would have this being my job and be full-time on it. But right now I just don't have time to split my live streaming again between two platforms. Yeah, see, as YouTube is about discoverability, it's a search engine. Twitch is not like that. If you're not live on Twitch, you're not being found. So if you're going to try to grow on Twitch, you've got to stream on a regular basis. And you've also got to be out there on other platforms like YouTube or something like that, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. You've got to get people to come from there to Twitch, and I've seen that just be a problem, not just for me but for other streamers. One person I watched YouTube, you know, 150,000 subscribers, would have 300 to 500 people watching him live when he streamed on YouTube. Went to Twitch, same style of games but not the same game that he was doing on YouTube, and he had like 2,000 followers and only a few subscribers. You know, it was like completely different in how many people wanted to watch him on Twitch versus YouTube, and the interaction, even though it was a similar game. So I don't have an interest in going back to Twitch right now. So how do you stop your feet from getting tired? Don't walk on them. Take a break from walking. Alright, come on. Eat them. Eat them. Do something. Don't just stand there.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Stop staying. Yeah, roar at him. Do something. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't like these things. That one's struggling. He's struggling to, you know, do things. Alright, well. So, alright, we're gonna try it again. I did 500, I think it was last time on the penguins. It didn't work, so spawn penguins, which is just penguins for the code, 100. Oh, yeah, not penguins. Penguin. So that worked. Let's do 200. Oh, that might work. It's trying. It did this last time with 500. Oh, there it goes. So that's at least 300 that have appeared in one area. So now, there we go, right on top. Last attempt. 100 cryptos. So it's really not the size, it's just the count that's the problem. Yeah. Let's make it nice and bright. Alright, we're gonna do 300 cryptos and break it. And it actually worked. So 300 cryptos is fine. $300 penguins kind of holds up there. Kind of getting stuck. Spawn the exosuit. I'll have to look up that code for it, because I don't remember the code, what it's called. Just exosuit. Well, if my 300 penguins will work, then I'll look at trying that, but it's trying to do something. Yeah, spawn exosuit. I'm waiting for it to finish this. It's kind of, I'm starting to struggle a bit there, because that was a lot of penguins. Let's get away from this, and maybe it will help with that performance. It's not helping much. Too many creatures trying to do stuff in the game. There's spawned exosuit. Spawns in, drops down, squats. That didn't really do anything crazy. And then goes down. Yep. That one's not squatting, but it's also underwater, not on land, so. Arctic Peeper 500. That is going to break it, I can tell you that. Especially if I could type it. That's probably going to break this. Oh, it did not. It actually worked, except for, that doesn't look like an actual full 500. Oh, hang on. I'm actually taking injury from no water. There you go. Even though I'm not saving, I don't want to get bugged about that. So yeah. No, I don't think it does. It would do that, because it's actually just normal exosuit. I don't remember ever doing the early development one in this. Exosuit 50. It just launched me backwards. Now that's some lag right there. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I wonder if that does not help any. Some of them are stuck in the terrain, it looks like. Yeah, some of them glitched through. Alright, well there's 50 exosuits in one quick spawn. I think that's about to the point I'm going to be start running into more problems with this. So, I think we'll go ahead and call it a little early because we got nothing else going on and I'm getting pegged for work. So, I'm going to have to go ahead and call it early, for a few minutes early. Timmy, want to say goodbye? Say goodbye, Timmy. No, eat that. But yeah, that's it for this. I mean, we're now at the point, I guess, where you can say the story's as far as it will go still. We've done everything up to the point of, I mean, Alan is now separated from us. We have no more help from the sea monkeys. I'm really hoping next week we'll have an update. If not, we may have to take a break and just goof around with some other game for a little bit because there's really nothing else to do. I've already built enough bases and I've kind of stretched the resource availability thin. So yeah, they're kind of getting back to that standstill. Build a base, not a bass. Yeah, I've built several bases and the resources are just not there to keep building at the moment without doing some modding, serious modding for it. So no, just talk with chat. We might do that. We might just do like a hangout thing next week. I'll think about it. We just gotta wait and see if we get an update. If not, yeah, we'll do something. We might just do a chill hangout and chat with Timmy for president. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us today. As always, videos during the week, live streams at the same schedule, and we'll be back again next week on more Subnautica or something. But I'll have something going. I'll post it up there. But thanks for hanging out with us, and Timmy and I will see you all next time.